It is the spirit that quickeneth. The flesh profits nothing. The message is the reality that you receive. The passage is the instrument that you collect to add muscle to the substance that you receive. The message comes from God. But the passage, you can align it in order that the message will be easily communicated. The people that you are communicating to can connect with the reality of that which you have received. And just in case you have a passage, don't trouble people trying to tell them something because you don't have a message. The message is the reality. Your skills in gathering passages to help communicate the message is dependent on you. 3 ministers can receive a message. You will mount up with wings. What he will come up with, the message or the passages he might choose to use to express that message might be different from him and might be different from me. Not might, will be, but the message is one. That's how the prophets of old operated. There's a gift of the Spirit that is called the interpretation of tongues. Interpretation is not translation. If somebody is preaching and somebody else picks up another microphone and begins to speak Idoma, convert what I'm saying to Idoma, that's not interpretation. That's translation. Because interpretation is keying into the reality of spiritual substance, discerning it and expressing it. For instance, in this service, God moves and you speak in tongues. You interpret it. The anointing can still come upon me to interpret the same tongue. The anointing can still come upon him to interpret the same tongues. We'll not say the same thing, but if you analyze all what we said, it means the same thing because it's the same message. When reality expresses, it can express in different ways, but it is still one reality. So in the gift of interpretation of tongues, God releases the grace for you to be able to enter into the reality of that which was transmitted from the spirit realm. And it gives you discernment to know what the spirit is emphasizing. He also gives you wisdom to be able to communicate such. Interpretation, remember, is not what? Translation. Translation is natural, but interpretation is what? Spiritual.